Good evening. My name is Owen Ordine. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Shazima Hani Natasha binti Shahrulizam.
And what shall I call you?
You can call me Shazima or Hani or Natasha.
Okay. Can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from Batu Pahat, Johor, from the southern Malaysia.
Okay. Now, in this first part, I would like to ask you some information about yourself.
Okay.
Let's talk about your food. What is your favorite food?
Well, my favorite food will be Asian cuisine, like Asian food,
Okay.
because definitely I'm Asian people, so I'm really love spicy and oily food. Because, for example, like nasi lemak, asam pedas, all that kind of, yeah.
Okay. What is the most popular food in your country?
The favorite food in my country would be laksa Johor, because it's so different with other laksa, because we use spaghetti mee in the food, and also the dishes must have many things like onions, salads and all that, and then we mix it together. So I think it's making it different from the other laksa, like laksa Penang or others. And we also eat the laksa Johor with our hands, not with the spoon or forks.
What do you think of fast food?
Fast food, I think, is a food that take a short time to make it ready, but then is unhealthy for the young generation, I think, because nowadays young generation always want fast things. So then fast food get low content in nutrients, all that. So I think it's not necessary for us to get the fast food always like that. Like always take the fast food. It's not good.
Okay. Now I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand? Here's some paper and pencil for making notes, and here's your topic. Please do not write anything on the candidate task card. Alright, remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this.
Okay, thank you. Okay, should I start now?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, my hobby is playing sports, but the most I love is rugby, because I think rugby get different culture from the other sports. Like we treat our teammates as a family, our coach as a family, a big family, and even our enemies also we treat it as a family. When you see our enemies in the field, yeah, they are our enemies, but when out of the field, we still be friends. And mostly I spend like 1 to 2 hours per day for rugby training. I would do it after 5, after class, like 5 p.m. to 7. But during weekend, we also got training like 3 hours per day, like that. It different time lah. at different times. If we have a big tournament, we basically will have like two to 2 hours to 3 hours in the morning, and then 3 hours in the evening, like for one whole week. I think I love rugby because why I want to try rugby, because I want to try a different things, and I want to explore more things, because before this I used to play dodgeball and badminton. So rugby is the new thing for me, because doing a contact sports is a contact sports. So I think it teach me how to be a patient people. I think it teach me how to be more patient in what things I do.
We've been talking about a hobby that you enjoy doing, and now I'd like to discuss one or two general questions related to this. Let's talk about hobby for a moment. Why do people need hobbies?
Well, I think people need hobbies to spend their leisure time well, to great things, like anything like sports, like any kind of hobby that make them release their stress from the works or from their studies.
Do you think hobbies can interfere with work or study or personal life?
Well, I think it depends on that person. I think if that person is too obsessed with their hobbies, it might disturb their works and studies. Like they lost their focus more on their works or studies, because they commit more with their hobby. Like they go to training more without doing their works, and I think they need to know how to manage their time properly and think about their priorities more.
Can a hobby be dangerous?
I think yes. I think it depends. Sorry, I think it depends. If the hobbies is unnecessary, it might have be dangerous. For example, like I don't know what is the hobbies that become dangerous. I think no. Sorry, I think no, because hobby is basically is good things for people. They will give you they will give you living well. Like they will give you to manage your daily time well, because you have that leisure time to spend with the great things.
Finally, let's discuss about leisure time. Do you think modern lifestyles give people enough time for leisure?
No, I think it's modern lifestyle not giving leisure time for people, because nowadays we always busy with work. Like 24 hours is always be work and studies, because we want to achieve what we want. And for adult, they will always working because they want to pay bills. They have a big commitment after that, so they will have no time for themselves and for their family members.
Do you think people today have more time to relax compared to the past?
I think people nowadays don't have much time to relax compared to the past, because for example, if we see the village lifestyle, they have free time to do their work. Like if like rubber tapper, they have their own time to do the work. They can easily go back at 7 or 6, what time they want. But if the urban area, we see they always stick to the time office hour, like 8 a.m. to sometimes 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. So I think there's no much time for them to relax. just like 2 hours, because they go back and it's for sure they go back and just sleep and then go and then wake up after that and go work and doing the same routine. So I think they don't have a relaxed time.
What do you think is the importance of leisure time in life?
I think leisure time is so important in our life because that is the phase we need to relax our mind and our body. If we don't have a leisure time, you will have a hectic day. Your body might be feel so tired, even your mental. So when you have a leisure time, you do what you love to do. Sometimes it's the simple things you need to do, like cooking or listen to the music. At least it will give you rest, your mind and your body from works or studies, I think.
Thank you very much. That is the end of the speaking test simulation.
Okay, boleh tak?